Chaplains have served in the British Armed Forces for 250 years. From the World Wars to Afghanistan to the Troubles in Northern Ireland, chaplains have accompanied troops into grave danger to provide comfort and assistance to the wounded. Chaplains risk the same mental harms as the combatants they support, such as post-traumatic stress disorder. Yet military chaplains are not soldiers, but spiritual guides and healers. They must tend to the mental and moral wounds of the troops in their care. Thus, military chaplains face the unique challenge of reconciling their faith with the realities of war. Hence, chaplains may be at particular risk for moral injury, damage to how good or honourable people feel when they're involved in morally questionable events. A growing body of research suggests that moral injury is corrosive to mental health. Military conflict can damage the soul as well as the body, but there may be ways to combat this damage. Therefore, supported by the Time More Foundation, researchers at the universities of Southampton, Portsmouth and Durham studied moral injury and well-being in former military chaplains. They recruited 58 military chaplains and 34 civilian clergy in the UK, most identified as Anglican, Christian or Methodist. Findings showed elevated rates of depression, anxiety and PTSD among military chaplains compared to the UK general population, along with higher problematic alcohol use. Chaplains showed worse well-being outcomes when they had to deal with other people's moral violations, a form of moral injury. Chaplains also reported that military experiences challenged their faith. Although chaplains and clergy both reported strong religious faith, chaplains reported less frequent worship and a more challenging relationship with God. Chaplains fared worse when they could not stop thinking about morally challenging events, when they withdrew from others to face their pain and isolation, and when they worried God was punishing them. Watch out for these warning signs. If you or someone you know is experiencing moral injury, you are not alone, and there is a path forward. Talk to someone you trust about your feelings and experiences. You can seek connection with Combat Stress or NHS iTalk or your general practitioner. Together, we can work towards a brighter future for military chaplains.